to Module 1 of our class. Our first module is on the science of psychology. It's Chapter 1 in our textbook. In this module, we really cover two topics, and a lot of introductory psychology books have this as two separate chapters. I call it the history of psychology and research methods. I focus fairly heavily on the history of psychology when I talk in class. We spend a couple of weeks discussing some of the formative figures and how they relate to the current theories in psychology today. So I hope you'll pay special attention to that. And then, of course, research methods is a very, very, very big aspect of all sciences, including psychology. So in the section on research methods, I hope that you'll pay special attention to the portions on critical thinking and developing your critical thinking skills, but also focusing rather heavily on 5 of the main research methods that are used commonly in psychology today. Those 5 methods: the case study, naturalistic observation, surveys, correlational research, and then the experimental research study. So the book outlines all 5 of those. I've offered some opportunities for you through the discussion and through the homework assignment in this module to engage in a lot of opportunity to, one, get involved in research. So, for example, your first discussion in this module, once you post your introduction to the class, so don't forget to do that because I'd really like to get to know all of you and let you all get a chance to know each other, because we'll be interacting quite a bit during the semester. But the first content-laden discussion is offering you the opportunity to actually participate in some real psychological research studies that are being conducted around the world. So you can access these all online through a website sponsored Hanover University, I believe. But these are all IRB approved official research studies. The data will go to support somebody's research hypothesis. Once you click the link in the discussion to access that website, you'll see a long list of research opportunities. They're arranged topically, so you can scroll down that list and find a particular topic of interest to you. For example, you may find something on emotions, you may find something studying face perception, you may find something studying human sexuality or learning and memory. So take a few minutes of your time to scroll through the list, find a research opportunity that sounds interesting to you, and then click the link to the research opportunity, follow the instructions, and participate in the experiment. Most experiments take, I would say, roughly 20 to 30 minutes. Sometimes you get lucky and find a 5-minute survey. Sometimes you're participating in an experimental design that may have you participate in a number of different conditions, and that may take a little bit longer. In my experience, I've not found any of those experiments to take more than about 45 minutes, but feel free to quit at any time. That is your right as a participant if the experiment questions or the things that they're asking you to do are getting uncomfortable, or you just feel like your time is not being spent well, then feel free to exit that and then participate in another experiment. You'll notice on the discussion then there's some detailed questions that you should share regarding your experience with your classmates, so we get to know what kind of experiment you participated in. Then in the homework assignment this week, it's an opportunity to practice your critical thinking skills. So there is a little kind of cute interactive website that you can visit that has, sort of a cartoon introduction to critical thinking. If I had a few problems, I'll be honest, with making that website work. I had to X out of a few things. So again, I don't believe that doing the exercise is critical to your ability to be able to analyze the 2 cases in that assignment. But if you have any troubles or any questions, please feel free to ask, and I look forward to working with you this week. Have a good week.